Hi, this is Chris from Guitar and Bass, and I'm here at the North American Guitar in London, where Michael Watts is going to show us a beautiful OM model from luthier Michael Bashkin.
This is a very special guitar. This was made by Michael Bashkin, who is one of the luthiers we represent here at the North American Guitar. Michael is based in Boulder, Colorado, and he is known for building incredibly responsive, beautiful, modern flat-top steel string guitars. So in this case we have his OM model. It's in Honduran rosewood on the back and sides. That's Dalbergia Stevensoni. The soundboard is moon harvested Swiss spruce. Now, the moon harvested side of things, basically, that means that the wood was cut at the point in the lunar cycle where the sap was at its lowest. It's a tradition in woodworking, in European woodworking certainly, that goes back hundreds of years, but it's something that we are seeing increasingly now in the acoustic guitar. So this is a fan-fret instrument, also known as a multi-scale guitar. Now you've doubtless seen all sorts of information online about what this means, and in the case of this particular instrument we have a longer scale on the bass strings and a shorter scale here on the trebles. Let's consider some more traditional acoustic guitars. How about a Gibson J45 with the 24.9-inch scale length. The trebles are going to be beautiful. That short scale treble sound is absolutely gorgeous. The woody tones and that sort of liquid presence to them. Sadly, and this is just, you know, the nature of the beast, the bass response is never going to be particularly thrilling. It tends to get a little bit woolly. Let's look at a Martin D28 now. The scale length in this case, you've got the 25.4-inch scale length, articulate, big, steely bass sound. But the further you stretch a steel string, the more scratchy and kind of grating it can get, especially on an instrument with rosewood back and sides, which tend to accentuate all the tiny details that you've got going on in your sound. So with a fan fret like this, you have the best of both worlds. You have the strong, piano-like bass response and the beautiful liquid trebles in one instrument. This is a handmade instrument by one of the world's finest luthiers, and it commands a corresponding price. The closer you look at it though, you can see the huge amount of work that has gone into this guitar. The Rosette alone is absolutely beautiful. It's made from koa, and it's this detailed mosaic with tiny slivers of ebony. Each of these little koa tiles, it looks like a sunburst has been applied. What's actually happened is that Michael Bashkin has put the tiny piece of wood in a bowl of hot sand to scorch the edges, and it's this kind of attention to detail that we want to see when we represent a luthier here. There's also a lot of detailed work up on the headstock cap and these beautiful position markers, which in this case are made from amber. Obviously this is a very modern looking and sounding instrument, and it's aimed squarely at the contemporary fingerstyle guitarist who is looking for the ultimate in tone and response.